Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hi, Koshe. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam rahmatullahi barakatuh. Kaifal haluka? Okay.
Zaite ko baluka.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. So, welcome back after a long time, after Eid vacation.
Thank you, thank you.
Very welcome. Koshe, can you hear me? I cannot hear you, Koshe. Koshe, are you there?
Also look like there, but not maybe in front of.
Hello, Koshe. Are you there? Okay. Anyway, I think he is there and he is listening. Maybe he just keep muting himself. That's why he cannot hear us. Oh, we cannot hear him, but he is hearing, I think. Okay. Actually, before we move further forward, we have to make sure we understand BDD Cucumber, because BDD Cucumber is the main framework that we have to understand well. Okay, that's fine, Koshe. So you must understand BDD Cucumber. It is because
Okay, दोस्तों, আমি তো আগে পড়াশোনা করি নাই।
no problem, we will repeat it today.
Okay, that's
No
good.
problem. Don't worry.
Thank you very much.
Don't worry. So what we have to understand, let me tell you.
BDD Cucumber.
Frameworks, okay, frameworks. There are
Skeleton. Right?
Framework. What is framework? Framework is nothing but the best practices your company do in their project. Okay. Yes, I'm recording. The best practices your company practice in their project. Okay. How they will write the code, how they will make it more reusable, how they will save their scripts, all these things. Okay. So framework is nothing but, we can check what is framework. Just if we can go to framework. As essential supporting structure of building, vehicle or object. Okay. Conservatory in delicate framework I run. Now software framework. In computer programming, software framework is an abstraction in which software providing generic functionality can be selectively changed by additional user written code. So it is how your company suggests you to write the code, okay, your script, thus providing application specific software. The software framework provides a standard way to build and deploy applications. So your company will give you standard way to create your test framework, okay, and how to make it reusable. Keep it very simple. Okay. And frameworks are two types. One is inbuilt framework. Another one is user defined. Now these framework are inbuilt, coming with Java or Python. Okay, in Java, inbuilt frameworks are like JUnit, TestNG, BDD Cucumber. Okay, in Java. And in Python, we already know there is PyUnit. Okay, that is unit test. Okay, unit test. It is also called PyUnit. Then PyTest. Okay, then BDD behave. Okay, so we are working with this because if you understand this, it will be very easy. Within a day we can learn it. Okay, so it's easier to learn BDD Cucumber first, then just go here and complete it within a day. Okay, understand me?
Yeah.
Okay, and user defined framework are both in Java and Python same. There is
Yep.
keyword driven framework, data driven framework, and hybrid framework.
What's the difference?
Let me tell you. Keyword driven, we work with robot framework, right? Robot framework is keyword driven. Okay, in robot framework we work with the keyword from library, right? But here we will be using the keyword by creating ourselves. Okay, so framework all are same, but we will be using our own keyword. Okay, robot framework we also create our own keyword. Data driven are nothing but the data we will be creating by ourselves and we will be using them. Okay, if you understand all this, it will not take time. And hybrid framework is combination of TestNG, BDD Cucumber, or combination of TestNG and page object modeling. Okay, so hybrid is more than one framework we are integrating together and working on it. Okay, so whatever you do, first you have to know all these things. Okay, once you know it, it will be very easy. We can complete keyword driven within one day. This is one day, and this will be within one day we can complete it. So in 3 classes we can complete these 3 if you understand this. Okay,
And this used for UAT testing, or is it which part of the testing phase?
yeah, UI testing, front end testing, but but using robot framework we can also use backend testing. Okay,
I mean, is it during integration, or is it unit, or is it
we can
which one
test,
is it? UAT.
we can test any level, any level of testing using framework BDD Cucumber, even TestNG. But BDD Cucumber is specially designed and developed for the last level of testing, that is user acceptance testing.
Correct.
And TestNG is developed for unit testing, integration testing, okay, retesting, or any kind of functional testing. And PyTest is like TestNG, okay, same, okay. We can do any level of testing with PyTest. We can test unit test, we can do integration testing, we can do any functional testing. And BDD Cucumber and BDD Behave are same for the same purpose, that is user acceptance testing, okay. Robot framework also specially designed and developed for user acceptance testing, but you can also do any kind of testing with robot framework, okay. All right, give me 1 second. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so how many levels of testing? Levels of testing. One is unit testing, okay. Then
Regression. System testing.
integration, okay.
And
And within integration we have retests and regression, okay. And then system testing. Actually we have this 3 level of testing, and in the unit testing we do also smoke and sanity, okay. All right, so first unit testing, when we are done with it, we go for integration testing, retesting, regression testing. Once these are done, we go for system testing. System testing is, we call it also end-to-end testing. We call it end-to-end testing, okay. And finally, when all these are done, we
UAT.
do UAT.
Yep.
Before we deliver. Now you can map it for unit testing, smoke sanity, integration retest, okay. And system testing, we work with PyTest, TestNG, okay. And for unit testing, we just work with unit tests, but we don't use JUnit anymore, because TestNG, with TestNG we can do JUnit test, okay. TestNG is more powerful than JUnit, so we don't need JUnit anymore. But in BDD Cucumber we use this just to run the test, okay. So I'm going to show it now, okay. So we are done with it, we are done with it, we are done with it, we are almost done with it, and we will, after this we will go to here, and today we will be using JUnit also with Cucumber, okay. Once we are done with this, it will take only 3 days to complete this 3, okay. So we are almost there. Okay, now, so what we have to do first, we have to install Java. How you will find it, whether Java is installed in our machine. Go to
Command and type Java.
CMD and just type Java, right?
Yeah.
It will show Java. Okay. CLS.
Dash version.
Or you can just write Java dash version. Okay.
Yep.
Showing the version. Or you can just write Java C, means Java compiler, showing the Java compiler, CLS. Okay. Then, so we have Java. So if you don't have Java on your machine, I will send you a video how to install it, okay, from the very beginning. I can send you right now, maybe later I can forget. Selenium with Java, where is it? Playlist.
Hello.
Selenium with Java, can you see? Selenium with Java. Selenium with Java in Bengali also. Selenium with Java, Selenium tutorial. What is Selenium with Java? Selenium with Java, here. Okay, so number 1, okay. Go to number 1 and here all steps are
Eclipse
here.
IDE.
How we can install
Suppose
Java, how to install Eclipse IDE, all these
I'll
steps
choose
are here.
Neon. Okay. Eclipse Lunar. Then I just click here.
So how to install Java plus Eclipse. Okay, so prepare your computer with this video tutorial, okay, if you don't have. Now once you are done with it, let me open from the very beginning. Okay, once you are done with it, you will find this kind of Eclipse IDE, Eclipse Java, okay. Then double click to open it. It might take like 10 to 15 seconds to open. Then launch it, okay. Launch. It's opening. I think it's opening. Yeah. Okay.
You click twice on it.
Yeah. All right. Then go to file, okay. Go to file. Go to new. Then click on project, not Java project. We are creating project with Maven. What is Maven? Maven is a build management tool or project management tool. We can easily create project with full folder structure. Okay,
You're not presenting.
are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not seeing your desktop. Yeah, now we're seeing it.
Can you see now? Yeah, screen is sharing. Can you see now?
Yeah, now it's, yep, I see it.
Okay. So click
Cancel out.
click
Yeah, yeah.
click on
Once
Maven project. Click on
was a
Maven
file,
project.
file new.
Yeah. File. Let me show you again. File, new,
Uh-huh.
then project.
Project. Okay.
I'm not opening with Java project, with project.
Okay.
Now, Maven project is inbuilt. It comes with Eclipse IDE. Okay.
Yep.
So you don't need to download it. But if
Got it.
it doesn't come, just right here Maven, and it will be pop up here.
Got it.
Then click on next. Again click on next. Again click on next 3 times. Then name it whatever you want to name. Group ID, BDD Cucumber Framework, say for example. Okay. You see package name also automatically coming with it. Then artifact ID will be your project name. Okay. So make it meaningful. Okay. We can call cucumber BDD because I have lot of BDD cucumber. Okay. So click on finish. Cucumber BDD. Where is cucumber BDD? Right here, right? Now you see, when I go to project, when I expand it, I can see the whole project folder structure. It's created for me by Maven. Okay. So if we don't create this project with Maven, we have to create each and everything one by one. So Maven saves our time. Okay. Maven created.
Mine created a CRC and a bomb file. No, it's creating some stuff. It's still creating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then what we have inside the Cucumber BDD project, the one is src main dot src main java src test java. In src main java, the developers they work here. Okay. So we don't need to even touch it. In src slash test java, test engineers, we work here. Now this is automatically created package that we don't need it. So I just delete it. We will create our own package. Okay. And this is Java runtime system library. Automatically all this jar file comes when we create the project. Okay. We don't need to even touch it. And this is Maven dependencies. Now see, we have only one JUnit jar, one software only. Okay.
Yep.
But when we bring our necessary all Maven dependencies, actually there will be more jar files. Okay. src, we don't need to touch it. Target, we don't need to touch it. Then we need the pom.xml. So pom.xml is look like this. When I click, this is automatically generated project. This is project. Okay, opening tag, and at the last is project closing tag. Okay, you see project.
XML file.
Yeah, XML file. You are familiar with it, right?
Similar
It's a big
HTML.
framework.
Yeah, this is auto-generated XML file. You don't need
It's
to.
very big.
You don't need to touch it even. Okay.
Okay.
So, but when we write BDD Cucumber Framework, you see group ID, Artifact ID, we name it Cucumber BDD. Artifact ID is the project name. Then jar BDD Cucumber BDD name. Okay, we don't need to touch it even. Then go to dependencies. Actually our job is here, dependencies. Okay, this is opening tag dependency starts, and closing tag of the dependency is right here. Closing tag always with slash. Okay, so this is opening tag, and when we put this slash, that means closing tag. This is opening dependency tag, this is closing dependency tag, and we have to bring the dependency, all necessary dependencies here. You see, this is JUnit dependency, because we will be using JUnit to run the project, run the test, to execute the test. Okay, now where we can find these dependencies, let me show you. I'm writing an ebook, okay, on BDD Cucumber, and I prepared this one. Okay, so I will adding 14 video tutorials on BDD Cucumber Framework, so that any can one learn it. Okay, now what is BDD Cucumber? Cucumber is a software tool. It is just a software tool used by computer programmers or test engineers for testing other software or web-based application or web application. BDD runs automated user acceptance testing written in a behavior-driven development style or approach. Central to the Cucumber BDD approach is its plain language parser called Gherkin. The name of the language is Gherkin, and Gherkin is English-like language, simply just same as English. Okay? Why BDD Cucumber is used? BDD Cucumber is used for unit testing and UAT, user acceptance testing, but not limited to it. Specially created for user acceptance testing, but you can also do unit testing, integration testing, and system testing as well if you want. Okay, so if you don't know anything, if you just understand BDD Cucumber, you can test the whole software, at least the front end, the user interface. Okay, clear? That is why like 90% companies, they just ask for BDD Cucumber. One who knows BDD Cucumber, he knows the Selenium also, because it is also part of Selenium. It can develop and execute any test, including DDT as well. DDT means data-driven development test. Okay? Data-driven tests also.
What's the difference between DDT versus BDD?
BDD is behavior-driven development. Behavior means you are testing the behavior of the application. How is it behaving? And data is you are testing the application with some data. I will show it later.
Okay, like some inputs, one of the inputs and one how the objects.
Yeah.
Okay, interactions.
Right.
Okay.
What is feature file? Now, feature file, we have to start our framework with feature file, creating feature file. Now, what is feature file? A feature file is an entry point to the Cucumber test. This is entry point. We start with a feature file. Create a feature folder first. We create a feature folder. Just create a folder. The name will be feature, and inside the feature folder we will create a feature file. Okay, and it is a file where software engineers or software test engineers will describe test scripts in descriptive language called Gherkin. Again, Gherkin is nothing but English-like language, very similar to English. Gherkin is simply English-like language. Now, after creating feature file, we have to create a step definition package. And inside the step definition package, we have to create step definition file or step definition class. When software test engineers runs the feature file, Cucumber would execute the step definition methods mapped linked with the steps. Then we have to bind the feature file and the step definition all together with Cucumber glue code. Okay, now what is glue code? Glue code contains the location of the feature files and the package containing corresponding step definition files. Okay, it glues the feature files with the step definition files and glues both with the Cucumber runtime. It glues means it binds together. Okay, and they both mapped and linked together. It also specifies the format in which the test result will be rendered. Okay, it also specifies. We have to specify the format. We have to define it. Okay, we will see how we will do it. What is it? Then what we have to do? Both step definition and feature file don't have any main method, and in Java you cannot execute anything without main method. To run the test we need a main method, so we have to create a test runner, and we will be creating this test runner with JUnit. Okay, Cucumber test runner class is one of the many mechanisms using which test engineers can run Cucumber feature file. Now the test runner class that we'll use in this article, in this framework, is a JUnit runner class. Okay, what are the steps to create BDD Cucumber framework? I will show you framework in 7 steps, but I told you we can create it in just 3 steps. One is creating feature file, second one is creating step definition class, and finally creating a test runner. But I have broken them into 7 steps for better understanding. First, create Maven project. We already created it, right? Preparing test environment. Now we are going to prepare the test environment, prepare and configure test environment with necessary dependencies from MVN repository in form.xml file. Now look, the dependencies are look like this one. I already shown you. Okay, these are dependencies. These are dependencies we have to copy and paste here. All right, necessary dependencies. These are necessary dependencies. So just I can copy from here and take it to our project. Okay, now we have already JUnit dependency. Now let us with Cucumber core dependency. Cucumber core. Okay, and the version is 1.2.5. okay, so where we can get it? Maven repository. So I go to mavenrepository.com, mvnrepository.com, and just paste here and click on search, and you see info cukes. We are taking Cucumber JVM core, Cucumber core. Okay, just click here and you see 1.2.5 version is here. Then click again, just I click here, then just right button click, copy it, go to the project. Okay, and here are dependencies. I just paste here. Okay, all right, so I bring this dependency because we need it. Then second dependency we need is this one dependency. What is it? Cucumber Java. Okay, Cucumber -Java. Go to Maven repository again, click here, search info cukes. We are taking info cukes 1.2.5, latest version. Then just copy, right button click, copy it, go to the dependencies, paste here. Okay,
So how do you know which dependencies you need and which you don't need?
actually your test lead will give you a list. Okay,
Okay.
when you go to the project one day, he will tell you this is our application we are going to test. Koshe, play with the web application. Okay, suppose you are joining with Chase Bank, they will tell you this is our web application, Koshe, play. Okay, so you will go there, go click, check the web application from beginning to end. Maybe if they are not in a hurry, they will let you play with the website 1 week. Okay, and maybe second week they will be handing over you a lists, maybe 10 pages. It will be narrating how you have to be working in the project, what are the best practices, what are the framework they are working on. Maybe they will tell you TestNG and BDD Cucumber. Okay, then they will give you what are the jar files you need for TestNG and what are the dependencies you need for BDD Cucumber. There will be a step-by-step list how you can prepare the environment. Okay, so actually you don't need to be worried about it because it will be in written document. Your test lead will give you everything you need to prepare your environment. Even step by step it will be shown on the paper how you can prepare your environment. It will tell you go to file, okay, then new and create a, click on project. Okay, then choose a Maven project, go to next. Everything will be described with screenshots. Okay, you will give you also screenshots. You understand me?
Yep. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Yep.
So everything will be there. Okay, now since even he might give you like this soft document, this one. Okay, so Cucumber Java, we took it, right? Cucumber Java. Now you see, maybe he will give you even the jar dependencies. Okay, so what you have to do, just copy. If he doesn't give you, at least he will give you this list, Cucumber Java and the version. Okay,
Yep.
Cucumber JUnit version. Okay,
Yep.
then you have to bring one by one. But if he gives you this soft copy, just copy and just paste here, Cucumber Java. So Cucumber Java is already here. just take it out, Cucumber Java. And I took Cucumber JUnit, okay? Then I'll go back and take Cucumber JVM dependencies, okay, copy and paste it. Then go back again, go to next, copy and paste. And then go next, I copy and paste. Okay, again I go to next.
Excuse me.
Welcome.
Excuse me,
Welcome, Eid Mubarak.
yes, hey, no, I came earlier. I have a question here that now you are copying and pasting the project in dependency field, okay? So it's a general work for every project or depends on the project by project. Now you are pasting something from the JVM or like that. It's a general work for every project.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Actually, whatever you need, I just told a few minutes back. Your task lead will give you the lists. Preparing environment. How you will prepare your BDD Cucumber test environment. He will give you a list. Even what are the dependencies, Maven dependencies you will need, he will give you list. Even he might give you this dependencies also. Just you need to copy and paste. Okay, so you don't need to be worried. And when you practice, you can also save in one place and you can use it wherever you go. Wherever you go, you can use it. These are the dependencies you will need it. Okay, all right, clear? Now these are the line that you don't need it. You can keep it, no problem, but we don't need it. Dependency, if you want to indent them, you can indent it, but not that much necessary. Okay, all right. Now one more dependencies come here, so I just take it out. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to save it. You see, we have just Java runtime.
The dependencies goes in a POM file, right?
Yeah,
XML.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now we had another file here. I don't see it. Okay, let's try. When I just press Ctrl and save, you see building workspace. Okay,
Sorry, please repeat it.
when I save it, you see building workspace here. That means all the dependency jar files are importing into the project. Okay, it's being downloaded and importing into the project.
It will save under POM.
Yeah,
Or,
you see Maven dependencies, can you see it?
yeah, yeah. After saving this folder
Yeah, when I
already.
say I just press Ctrl S,
Yeah.
it started downloading and importing here automatically. You see,
Yeah.
this file wasn't here. Okay, all this jar file, I didn't have it. I didn't have it. Okay, if I go to build path, this is build path. Actually, even we can delete everything. If you even delete everything, okay, say for example, remove the build path. Okay, I remove it, it's gone, no more dependencies. Okay, and if I save it again, Ctrl S, say for example, think I don't have it anymore. Okay, I save it, I don't have it anymore. I don't have Maven dependency jar file. I clean Cucumber BDD. Cleaning means refreshing here, or I can refresh from here, refresh. Okay, or you can click F5, press F5. Okay, so I don't have the dependencies. Now I bring it here. Okay, and press Ctrl S and see building workspace. Once it is built, you see dependencies will come here. Right, it's still working. You can refresh. Not yet ready. It's working. But first time you can see how many percentage. So Maven install, you can check. Still it's working, you see, 70% only. Did you see it?
No, where it is?
I don't see too.
Where we know 70%.
You didn't see it. You have to look very carefully. Okay, I'm again running it. You see, I'm running, it will show here. Look at here, can you see my
Cursor?
cursor? Yeah,
Yeah.
Look here, down. When I run it, Maven install just pop up. And build could not read one project. That means it's not yet ready. Once it is ready, it will come here.
Oh.
Look again. It will show here very quickly. You see, it's showing now 100%. You see? Can you see? Downloading. Look here.
Yeah, the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I click again install, it's a very quick, it might show you. It's not.
Is this installation successful? Doesn't look like it. I'm seeing some errors.
Yeah, it's error. That means not yet ready. Once it is ready, it will come here. Okay. And
Okay.
we have to wait a little bit maybe. And once it is successful, it will show you build success. Okay.
Okay.
This one. You see?
Cucumber BDD.
It's showing very quickly. Look.
Very fast.
Yeah, very fast. Look here. You see? Not even a second.
Half second.
Millisecond. Millisecond. Okay.
It's funny. It's funny.
Okay. Now let's refresh. First time it doesn't take, but second time when we delete, it takes longer time. You know, it's not yet ready. When it will be ready, it will show dependencies here, jar files. Maven install. Let's see. Error. Okay. Not ready yet.
Okay.
It should not take that much time. If it doesn't work, what we have to do? Just we have to take it out. Or it's showing the error. Okay. This one is showing error. Dependency. Let's see. Cucumber code. Let's check whether we make it double. Cucumber code, cucumber code. I don't think. Okay, what we have to do, just we have to replace it. Cucumber core. Then I will just go to ambient repository and take the Cucumber core once again. Okay, Cucumber JVM core info cukes, this one 125, this one. So what I will do, I will just take it out and replace with the dependency.
Are you doing under the dependencies
Sorry?
for this reason?
Sorry?
Yeah,
Under the dependencies.
yeah, depends. It should be plural, right? On the top, if you go a little bit, line 24,
Okay,
25.
dependencies. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
should,
one. Yeah. It should not be here. Okay,
right.
Yes.
it should not be here. Right, you are correct. It should be at the end.
Yep.
At the end. Right here. You are correct. Okay, fine. Dependencies. Let us check now. Dependencies is here. Opening tag, then closing tag. Okay, fine. Now I just press Ctrl S. You see? Building
50%.
workspace, 50%.
50%. Yep. Now it's getting 60, hopefully.
Directly it will be 80. Then 90, 100. Okay? Right? 100.
I didn't see 100, but it finished. It looked okay.
It shows 70. Okay. Now,
I don't see any errors.
no more errors. If there is red mark, it will not work. Okay?
Sometimes your voice is low and high. Is my problem or is everybody else in the same problem?
I'm not sure. Can you hear me well?
Yeah, I didn't have any audio issue.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, then go to project.
Me too.
Clean
I'm
it.
fine.
Clean. Check the project you're working with, Cucumber. Clean. It's showing 46. Right? Project. Clean. You see? So very quick. Even I cannot see how many percentage. Okay. Now maybe so preparing environment, sometimes it takes time. But once you are ready, if you understand the core concepts, it will not take that much time. Okay, so I right button click, go to run as, and I want to check with Maven installation. It's building. Info. Build success. Okay, now we are ready. Though our jar files are not showing up here, but it says build success, means we are ready. Okay, it should be coming here. Now let's keep going.
How did you verify it is build success?
I just run it. You said just right button click, run as, go to
Maven install?
Maven install, or just Maven test.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, so if it is not ready, it will say error. Okay, so when you see build success, means it's ready. Okay,
We need any refresh.
yeah, we need it. We can go here, go to refresh. Okay, or you just go to project, go clean, check it, then clean. It will also refresh. Okay, now what we have to do first, we have to create a folder inside the project, and name of the folder will be features. Okay, features.
After ready, no?
Yeah.
We will do after ready.
Yeah, features. Okay, then inside the features, what you have to do, you have to create a feature file. So go to file, name whatever you want to name it. Okay, but it should be meaningful. Like if you are going to test login functionality test of Orange HRM, just write login func tests, then dot feature, extension will be dot feature. Okay, you got me?
Yeah.
Dot feature. Did you learn earlier BDD Cucumber, Jahid bhai?
No, no.
No?
No.
So you know why we are using BDD Cucumber?
For behavior test.
Yeah, user acceptance testing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's creating inside the feature folder. You see, when you see this green mark, that means your feature folder is okay. Now if you make mistake, it will not come. Let me show you. File, and I say login test, and I say, for example, I write features. I make mistake with S, right? Extra S. You see, there is no green mark. You see? You understand me?
Yeah, yeah.
So then if you make mistake, you have to go to where? Go to refactor, rename, and you have to write it feature. If you even make like spelling mistake, it will not work. Okay, so you have to exactly write feature dot feature. Now it is okay, right? Excuse me. And in the feature, what?
Yeah, mine is not showing a green. It's showing, although it's, I put it as a dot feature, but still showing not green, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Does it look something wrong?
Is it case sensitive or
Hmm?
is it case sensitive?
No,
Right?
yeah, I typed it in as a dot feature.
Dot
It's still,
feature,
yeah.
feature.
Yeah.
Can you share your screen?
Oh, it's restarting right now. Let me,
Okay.
sure.
Now,
Yep.
just you have to start with feature. You have to write the feature, okay? In the feature, you have to mention what the feature you are going to test, okay? So what is the feature? Login functionality, okay? This is the feature. Login functionality of a certain web application, say for example, Open Orange, this one. This application is creating problem, I think. Okay. This login functionality feature we are going to test, okay? And this feature might have n number scenario, okay? Now what is feature? Feature is something, unit or component we are going to test. Then one tab right, okay? Then write scenario, okay? In scenario, you will write the scenario. What are you going to test with steps? It means this scenario means nothing but the test steps, okay? So like test case. What is in the test case? Test steps. Test steps, okay? So scenario is login functionality test with correct credentials, okay? Now it should be with Gherkin syntax. Gherkin syntax is when, sorry, given, when, and then, okay? So this is called Gherkin syntax, and Gherkin is a language, okay, that is similar to English language, okay? Now given, in the given option there will be one space and you have to write the steps. User opens browser, okay? Noise is coming. There is no noise at all. Okay, then when is action, okay? So this is precondition. Okay, and when is action, the user take action, the user navigates to URL. What is the URL? Say for example this one. Okay, and you have to write more action, then you have to write and. Okay, and is the continuation from when the user enters what? Correct
Credential.
username. Okay, and another action is the user enters correct password.
Excuse me, Walbhai.
Mhm.
In this point, and the user enters correct username. If I do any mistakes like enters, if I write enter, then it will be wrong.
Enter.
If I miss S, then it will be
It will
error.
not. It will not wrong. Actually, it will not. But grammatically, not correct. Your test it will think, oh my goodness, this guy doesn't know the first person,
But
the third person singular number. Okay, so
but
English will be
it will run.
incorrect, but your framework
Yeah.
will be okay.
Okay, it will run. No?
Yeah, it will run. And the user clicks on submit or login button. Say for login button. You don't know submit or login button. Okay. Then what happens? The outcome. So then is the outcome. What happens? Then you have to do validation here. Okay. The user should or must be successfully login. Okay, all right. Now scenario, this is one scenario, and there can be n number scenario. Okay, so scenario can be, so this is scenario 1. Okay, then scenario 001, scenario 002.
This is user defined the scenario.
Right,
01.
right.
I can write any name.
N
scenario.
number, but
Okay,
you have to write scenario.
Scenario. Then after that I can.
Yeah, you can write
the
scenario 1,
the-
scenario 2.
Or if I write scenario login, scenario logout, like that, we can write.
Yeah, you can. This is actually with correct. Now we are doing with incorrect credentials. So enter incorrect. Okay, enter incorrect. Right? And result will be what? The user should not be, right? Understand?
Yeah.
I just save it. Now what I do, I go to src test Java, right button click, okay, create a package and name it step definitions. Okay, then inside the package I create a class, step definition class, and name it login tests step definitions.
Yes, we are doing science.
Definitions. Okay, or you can just write step definitions, no problem at all. Then hit finish, and this is step definition class. Now in step definitions there will be steps, the same steps we wrote inside the scenario. Okay, but what we have to do is we have to map these steps with the step definition. We have to map it, we have to link it. Okay, how we can do it? Go to login feature, login test feature. Okay, we can delete it now, we are not using it. Then what I'm doing, just right button click, go to run, and click on Cucumber feature. Okay, actually it's running different one, not is this one, step definition. I think login test feature, we are in the wrong, I think login test feature, this is login feature. Okay, let me check. Let me close it. Step definition, this is not our one, I think this one, right? Okay, now if you want, even we can describe it, what we are doing here. Actually not necessary, but if you want. Now again, let's go to Cucumber feature. It's running the different one, not running our one. Okay, let's see what's wrong. Go to here, you see there are a lot of feature file. Our one is login test dot feature, login test dot feature. Okay, this one, right? Again running the wrong one. Why? Let's synchronize it, refresh it, just click here, run as login feature. not responding. Let's check what's wrong.
Something wrong with that website there.
Yeah.
Yeah, open whatever.
Oh
it
my
is.
goodness, it's opening facebook.com.
You didn't mention Facebook. Why it's automatically
Because
taking
there is some other projects and it's running the other project, okay? It's not running our project. Okay, let's run from here. It's somehow connected to some other feature file. Let me just delete it. Okay, and create the feature file again.
Does this issue happen in real time, in real life, whenever you're running
Yeah,
multiple
it
projects?
might happen if you have some other projects in your package explorer. Okay, sometimes it might happen. This is second time happening to me. File, and I go to, I just start with tests login functionality dot feature. Required loop did not match anything given. Okay, given when let me give an indentation. Okay. Let me work with one scenario first. Okay. Then I just run it as cucumber feature. Login tests, it's not login tests. Our one is test login, right? This,
Your file isn't showing there. No?
yeah, it's not showing. Okay.
Is it green color? You told me earlier.
Yeah, it's green. It's green. Could not find the load main class Cucumber API. Test login functionality feature. I think this one. Login test feature is different one. Okay. Let me make it a little smaller name. Refactor, rename. It's not even allowing me to rename it. Tests.
Well, is there any sequence that to create a folder like future after that?
Yes, yes,
And
yes, yes. Functionality dot feature. Cucumber feature, test login functionality feature already exists. It exists, but not showing us. Okay. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, let's try again. Could not find load main class Cucumber API. Okay. Go to project. Run from here. Test login functionality feature. It cannot find it. Okay. So what's wrong? Cucumber API. It's showing build success. Let me build it again. Building workspace 50%, okay. And I put it here. Then I save it. Maven dependencies are not coming here. That's the one thing. What we can do, let me just copy it and create another project. Okay. I copy all the jar files, and what I am doing, I'm just deleting it. Okay, creating from the very beginning, go to Maven project, click on Maven, next, 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 Cucumber Framework, Cucumber BDD, finish, already exists. Okay, BDD Cucumber, which one? Cucumber BDD Framework, right? This one. Okay, form XML. So we have this one. We have already JUnit here, so I just paste here. Okay, and I press Ctrl S. You see it's building. You see it's already here now. Can you see it? Maven dependencies are all here now.
Yep.
Okay, now
You need to create the feature file.
just make sure it's okay. Just Maven test. Build success. Okay, very quickly we are moving to feature folder, feature, okay, features, and inside the feature we are going to create feature file, login.feature. Okay, and it's okay. I just I can maybe copy from any framework. If I have feature file, features, okay, which one?
Yeah, you copied it.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just delete it. Okay, Control M. I want to make it a little bigger. Okay, feature description, you can put it or not necessary if you don't want it. And I just want to so user opens browser when the user enters URL, this one, and the user enters registered username and password. I want to make it one more step. And the users enters correct username, password, and the user clicks on login button. Then the user, you can write user, the user not necessary actually, must successfully log in to the web application. Okay, now I just want to run it. Actually, it's running. Okay.
Yeah, it is successful.
Not successful, not yet.
Why?
Because we don't need it to be running. What we need is we need the steps to be mapped with which one? This one, right? It's not this one.
This one.
This one.
This one. Yeah. This one.
We need the steps. If we don't get the steps, then we have to write maybe 2 hours all those steps and map it with step definition, and it will take time. Okay, so maybe better I refresh, then go from here. Login dot feature, I think this one. Not even this one. It should give us a step by step. Okay, it's not giving the step. Okay, let me just deselect it and go to run as Cucumber feature. Okay, now let's first create package step definitions. Delete this one. Okay, 30 minutes.
Now create a Java file.
Yeah, step definition file. So I'll create class step definitions.
Excuse me, we didn't put any main class, so it will not work written under the main class.
That is why we need TestRunner class. Okay.
Not there.
No, there will be no main class.
Now, how do you tie in the feature file to the test definition file, the Java file?
No, we have to map it. That's why we are running it again and again, because without running it and without the step, we cannot map it. Okay, we need the steps. I think now it's going to be happen.
But see, the mapping, does it happen automatically, or how do you do it? Do you have to
No,
point
we
in
have to map it. We have to map it, not automatically it will be done. Okay, you see, we cannot get the steps, but we have to get it. I'm trying to get it. This is not the one. Okay, let me delete all this. These are creating problem. Maybe we are giving the same name. Okay, same name, that's why it's being confused. So I want to delete all the project that's confusing. Okay, keep just one. BDD. I delete all Cucumber project. I deleted.
It's kind of weird, but usually, like in real life, you should have multiple projects. It shouldn't matter.
No, it should matter if there is same name. You know, if there is same name. That is why we have to avoid it.
Can you run a cleanup or something, and that should clean up everything?
Let's check it. Yeah, usually it doesn't happen, but it happened one more time for me. This is the second time happening. Okay, so now we don't have any project on BDD Cucumber. Now just refresh it, and I just want to make sure. Go to project and clean it. And now it should not create any problem. Okay, run is. It's not responding, right? Login.feature, login.feature. Login.feature has encountered a problem. Launch configuration, login.feature reference, no existing project BDD Cucumber. Was not, we are not. We are running this one. Login.feature has encountered a problem. Let's try to refactor it. Name it differently. Okay, you see, now it has become successful. Look, so if it doesn't,
Wrote the code.
yeah, if it doesn't generate these snippets, means codes, then we have to write everything. We have to write everything, and it will take maybe 2 hours. Okay, to write it. We can do it by ourselves. Manually we can write it, but it will take 2-3 hours. Okay, if you have like 10 scenarios, it will take 3 days. Okay, so if you just run it, Cucumber automatically write the codes for you. You see, it was just giving us this one, but now it's giving also the code snippets. Now it's telling you can implement missing steps. Now we have to implement means you have to write the Selenium with Java code according to these steps. Okay, now this is already binding this feature and step definition with this cucumber glue code. Cucumber glue code is this caret and $sign. Okay, and also user underscore opens browser. This is also binding with this and this method. Okay, so method is automatically generated according to the steps right here. If you just look at it here, now what we can do,
The Cucumber framework, is this the one who generated the code?
yeah, Cucumber itself generated this code when we run the feature file. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm just
Oh, so Cucumber took the language, you know, the Jerkins steps and
right,
converted it
right,
into code.
right,
Basically, that's what it did.
right. Now I'm just copying and pasting into the step definition. Okay, now look at it. Now look, given user opens browser, this line is mapping this line. Given user opens browser, it's binding with glue code. This and this method also created itself automatically. If it is not, then what you have to do, if you cannot generate it, then you have to write yourself. Like given, you have to hand code given. Okay, then you have to put caret, then $sign. Okay, then just copy it from here, paste it here. Okay, then you have to write public, line by line, public void. Okay, then again copy it, paste here. Okay, then you have to bind it with underscore, then create a method. Okay, it should have a body. Okay, like this. So for each step you have to create, bind it with glue code. Okay, it is called glue code cucumber glue code, and create for each step each one method. Okay, and you have to write it. You understand me? So that is why necessary we have to run the feature file. Okay, and make it happen. Okay, now this is unnecessary code, so I just delete it. We don't need it. All right, now what we have to do, we have to import everything. This one I hand coded it, we don't need it. So given, we have to import it. Okay, when import, and you see, instead of n, it came when, right? When, because Gherkin knows it is when, but we have to change it to end if we have several steps, and it will be end again. It will be end. And this is then. We have to import it. Okay, and it has been imported. Okay, now what do you have to do? Now this has been mapped with this and glued together with Cucumber glue code. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to implement it. Did you check when right here it told you to implement it? What is the meaning of implementation? It said, you see,
Writing the steps.
you can implement missing steps. Now you have to implement.
Yes.
Okay, now how you can implement it? Just you go to, now you have to write system dot set properties property, and here will be WebDriver dot, we are using Gecko, okay, like Gecko dot driver, and the value will be the path of the driver. Okay, so where is our path of the driver? Then what we have to do, we have to create a folder for the drivers. Okay, the same way we did in, okay, and you can bring the driver from where we can bring it from
A different project.
different project. I deleted it, so no more I have, so I can go to download, maybe download, I have maybe drivers. Okay, I have Gecko, Chrome and IE driver. I just copy it and go to drivers, right button click, paste it. Okay, now I'm using Gecko driver, right button click, go to properties,
And these are the Selenium,
yeah,
the Selenium drivers.
right. Now we have to implement it. Implement it means we have to write Selenium codes. Okay, nothing but Selenium codes now. Now what you will do with Selenium to open the browser, the same thing you have to do it now. Okay, understand me? So here is the Gecko driver, and now I will say web driver equal to new Firefox driver. Okay, then I have to import the driver and import the Firefox driver. Okay, then I have to tell driver manage what's window. How it will manage? It will manage maximizing it the same way we did in
Selenium.
Selenium with Python. Okay, now I'm telling the driver to manage timeouts, that is
15.
implicitly wait.
Mm.
Okay, time will be 10 seconds, the same way we did, and time unit will be seconds, this one. Okay, and we have to always put comma. Okay, now then we have to navigate to the enter the
Website.
URL website, right? So
Yeah.
what we have to do, we have to tell the driver go and get this, go and get URL. What is the URL? We can bring from the feature file, from the feature is where? Right here, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Just copy .com. Okay, then I put it here inside the, okay, now you see there is what? Red mark. That means this is one method and this is another method. So this driver is locally set into this method, within this method. So it's not allowing to use in other method. So what we have to do, we have to make it global. This driver, we have to make it global, so that, remember we used to write global driver in Python. The same way we have to set it into the class, okay, class level. Okay, now you see the driver can be used anywhere. Driver, it should be this one, driver. You see, now connected, right?
Mm.
Same way, what you will do to enter correct username, you will be writing driver dot find element by dot id, say for example. Okay, id, inside the id you have to put the value, then send keys. Okay, send keys what? Send keys username, right? Username is admin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And same way we can go here and tell driver find element by id, send keys is admin123, right? Can you remember?
Password. Yep.
Password 123. Okay, and same way we can make it send key, it will be click method, right? So
Yep.
it will be just click.
An action.
Yeah, action will be click.
But then the ID, should we put the IDs
Yeah.
in these variables?
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to find out the
Right,
ID,
right,
ID from the URL, right? From the GUI.
Right.
The same way we did in the
Right.
Selenium.
Right. And here we can just assert, then prove that we are inside. Okay. So what we do usually, assert dot assert equals, okay, and put the expected and actual. Okay, and before it you have to find it what you want to assert. Okay,
These methods, driver.find and assert equal, are these methods part of Java or just part of
yeah, part
which
of
one?
Java.
Which,
These are part of
so
Java.
this is Okay, so already pre-built as
Yeah,
Java,
yeah,
right?
inbuilt. Now, so we know ID. What is ID? TXT username. Can you remember? We are working on it for a long time. Just if you just right click here, this web application is now creating problem. You see? So
It's bad for some reason. I don't know why.
yeah, okay. You see, TXT username name
Yep.
ID is TXT
Yep.
name. Okay, and we can check also the password maybe. Password is txt password.
See password.
Okay,
Yep.
so
Capitalized.
its id is txt username and this is txt password.
Password. Yep.
And this is btn login. I think. Okay, now since we don't have main method, so what we have to do, we have to create TestRunner class. Okay, so how we can create TestRunner class? Actually, we have to go to TestRunner class. This, just go and just create a package and say my test runner.
Can you run it without the main?
No, we cannot. That is why we need test runner, because there is no main method. Okay, so how we can run it? We have to create a class and we will name it test runner. Okay,
Do you want to click on void traffic? Oh, you haven't created.
and again we have no main method, yet we can run it with run with cucumber dot class. Okay, so cucumber dot class is JUnit. Okay, so just you see we don't have now test runner, there is no JUnit, but when I import it, automatically it will import JUnit 4, right? Now then again we need another that is called cucumber options. Okay, now what is cucumber option? Cucumber options, we have to import it. It will tell where is our feature file, where is our step definition. Okay, it will tell you like, let's say step of the features is equal to, just give the name of the features, the name of the folder. Okay, and it can find where are the feature file. Okay, then just comma and write step definitions. Okay, and we will give our blue code with step definitions, and we will write just the name of the package, step definitions. Okay, now you can even write in one line, that doesn't matter. Okay, you can, or you can put here, no matter, okay, like this. Now you are ready, and let's try to run it. For some reason it's showing error. Let's see why. There should not be error. Step definitions. This one. Now TestRunner, I just run it. You see now we have JUnit test. Just run it. Okay, it's invoking the browser, navigating to the application. Okay, passing the parameters, and clicked on login. And if you go here, you see one scenario, 6 steps, all passed. Okay, now there is question mark, and we find it difficult to read, right? Now if you just write it one more parameter like monochrome is equal to true, and you will find it very clean. It's kind of report, but
Who created the JUnit test?
who created? Go to Google and ask it. Okay. Now it is not JUnit test. We are running it in JUnit, but it is Cucumber tests. Okay, BDD Cucumber test. Now you see, it's clean. Look, no more question mark. Can you see it? Now we even run it dry. What does it mean? It will run internally. Okay, you cannot see. If you just go here, you can see everything pass. See, green mean pass. Okay, now run it. It will run internally. You cannot see it, it's running, but you can understand it's running. You see, look here, you see it's running, right?
Oh, run in the background?
Yeah, it run internally but not externally. You cannot see it's navigating to the web application, passing the parameter, no. But if you say dry run false, again, you can see it's running externally too.
It will show you the steps.
Yeah. Clear? Now we can create also beautiful reports with Cucumber. I'll take 5 minutes more. Okay, how we can create report. I will just take here, we will write formats. Okay, then format is equal to, we will take curly braces. Okay, inside the curly braces we will write pretty. Okay, and outside the pretty we will put comma. Then we will tell what kind of report we want. First, every company want HTML readable report. Okay, so I will write HTML, okay, colon, then I will write the test folder name where I'm going to send it. I'll The name of the folder will be test output. Okay. Then I will also go for another kind of report. There is JSON file that is also very familiar in the industry, and I will say JSON, okay, colon, then I will tell JSON underscore output. This will be the name of the folder, and we have to put extension cucumber dot JSON. Okay.
What's a JSON file?
JSON file is, let me show you. JSON. JSON file is look like this. Okay. It's like
Similar to XML.
yeah, similar to XML. Okay. Usually these are used in API testing mostly, the backend testing. Okay. Now this is JSON. Now I'm going to generate also another kind of report, that is JUnit XML report. Okay, XML report. Now your company might be just looking for readable format, the HTML. Okay, but some company maybe they will be asking 3. Okay, so better to learn it. JUnit XML. So I write XML underscore output, and it needs also cucumber dot XML. Okay. All right. Now there should be a comma. Okay. And finally you don't need to put comma, then if you put it, it will not run. Okay, even you can run in just one line, no problem. Okay, now you see, go to project. In your project there is no folder for report, right? It will create the folder we mentioned. Okay, it will create the folder we mentioned. Okay, it will create the folder here and send the report into the folder. Okay, let's run it. Rubal is gone. Zahid Bhai is gone.
I'm here.
You see, fast, and you can see the steps. Okay. Now go to your project package folder. Now you see there is still no report, right? But when you will refresh it, you will find, you see, JUnit underscore XML output, JSON underscore output, and tests dash output. Okay, now just right button click, open with, you can open with web browser, you can open with system editor, in Firefox. Is it opening? If it is not, then we have to go again. Open with web browser directly.
Yep.
You see, this is
Yep. The
readable.
HTML report.
Yeah, HTML readable report. If you go to JSON file and Cucumber JSON, right button click, open with maybe text editor, you can open it, you see. And there will be a status passed. Okay, it's telling the test was passed. And another one is JUnit XML, XML file, how it looked like. Open with text editor, system editor. We can also open with Notepad, I see. You see, passed. So actually I can teach you maybe one day, but you need to practice. Okay, you need to practice a lot. Like,
That's too much.
huh?
I mean, this is a lot.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You have to
This is-
practice at least 5 times, at least. Okay,
Maybe 10 times.
10 times. Okay, because
Yeah.
you don't need to know anything except this framework in the project. Okay. And
Yeah.
this is the high level framework and the last framework in the software testing industry, and 95% software testing industry are using BDD Cucumber. Okay,
95%.
95%. Okay, TestNG maybe like 90%, BDD Cucumber 95%. Okay,
How about BDD Behave?
BDD Behave also like 95%, those who are using Python. Okay,
Oh.
Python. So it's totally, if you are using BDD Cucumber, then you are not using BDD Behave. If you are using
Right.
BDD Behave, you are not using. But if you understand it, BDD Behave will be now very easy. Within a day, I can now teach you. But it's easy to make you understand BDD Cucumber. BDD Behave is a little bit complex, okay? But now you will find it very
Okay.
easy now. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
You have to practice, okay?
Yeah. Oh, one more question.
Okay.
Oh, when another class gonna be? Wednesday or
Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Wednesday.
I thought he said Tuesday, right?
Wednesday.
Did you change
This
it?
Wednesday. Then
You changed it to Wednesday and Sunday?
you Wednesday, Sunday, and I want another one day for backend class.
Okay.
Maybe next week I will tell you when. Okay. So
Okay.
practice it. Then
Okay.
Man, that's
next
too much stuff. I mean, you
Yeah,
know.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way too much.
Wednesday I will show you BDD Cucumber, BDD Behave. Okay, BDD Behave will be very easy if you understand it, but if you don't understand it, you will not understand BDD Behave.
Can you export the project at least? Not export, just I want to see the steps. I'm confused about, like, you know, the dependencies. I just want to create a dependency
I
from
will
zero.
send
If
you
give me,
I will send
yeah,
you
send me,
I will send
send
you
me.
the notes, okay,
Right,
and the jar files, the dependencies, so that you can practice.
right. So you have the PowerPoints with all these
Yeah, yeah.
dependencies, and yeah, so I need these files so I
Okay.
can